Hello again, everybody. Welcome to the Shed Up Referee scene. We are here to cheer you up and make you remember that it's not all that bad. We're taking the Dave line. In Dave we trust. Difficult moments will make us stronger. That's what he posted after the Watford game. And let's remind ourselves, Mr. Kanté, this is not a catastrophe. It is a difficult moment, and there is a difference.
There is a difference. Listen, over the last 10, 15 years, this football club has been in a far worse position than we are right now. Just imagine we're going down the road and we've hit a massive, massive pothole, and we've got a puncher. That was Bournemouth. And we had to repair that puncher. We carry on going down the road. We got another puncher. That was Watford. We don't need any more two more punches. We've run out of tyres, OK? That's where we're at right now. But we're still on our way. Things can only get better, as someone once sung.
Still in the top four, still in the FA Cup, still in the Champions League.
Right? There you go.
And the club sponsor makes tyres, so, you know, everything's fine in terms of, even if there was another puncture. Right, now the one good thing from Watford was this. Eden Hazard's goal, Jason.
The little man produced a wonderful piece of magic, and you know, he is going to be, if we are going to improve and get ourselves back up into that the top three positions and progress in the cup competitions, he is going to be an integral part of that.
He has also, the Belgian, this week been voted by Belgians in Belgium as the best Belgian player playing outside of Belgium. By saying that in a hurry, have a look at this.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Antoine, je joue en U11 au Royal Stade Brennois et aujourd'hui je vais rencontrer mon héros, Eden Hazard. Mais lui ne pense que c'est que pour une interview, mais en fait je vais lui remettre un prix, le prix du meilleur Belge à l'étranger. C'est quoi ta sauce préférée sur l'hamburger?
Ma sauce préférée? Andalouse. Andalouse.
C'est qui le plus rapide, toi, Thibaut Courtois?
Tu peux répondre tout seul.
Pas toi.
Bah si, c'est moi.
Et le plus grand?
Ah, tu peux répondre aussi, hein.
Courtois.
Bah voilà.
Qui doit être élu le meilleur joueur belge à l'étranger?
Moi.
Parce que cette année, c'est toi.
Hey cousin, félicitations, hein. Hey Thibaut Courtois, t'es gentil mon ami. The good and sure. Non, c'est bien, ça fait plaisir, hein. Espérons qu'il y en aura d'autres, hein.
You can see all of that on the website. Nice touch there. Now, 24 hours on from Watford, we could not have been prouder of the boys in Chelsea Blue because it was the Checker Trade Trophy semi-final up at Lincoln. Congratulations to the Imps. They're going to Wembley, Jason, after 133 years of existence without ever having done it. But weren't they pushed all the way by a really spirited young set of Blues who for a while, looked like they could have got swamped?
Yeah, I mean, the opening 15, 20 minutes of the game, Lincoln were pumping that ball up front. They had a style and they had a tactic in which they looked like they were trying to grind us down. It did look at times men v boys physically, and there were one or two occasions they did overpower us, but I think those boys, over that course of that 90 minutes, some of those boys turned into men. Now, the tournament itself, we never actually lost a game. We only lost a game on penalties, and it served its purpose 100%. Those young men, as disappointed as they will be, will reflect on that 90 minutes and the course of this Checker Trade Trophy, and they will reflect, and this will be of so much benefit in the coming weeks, months and years for these boys. Incredibly proud of them. They can be incredibly proud of themselves. Just perhaps a game too far for them.
Just to work on the penalties. 7 matches played all in all, 3 of them defeated via penalty kicks, but won all the others and drew the 2 group games that ended in penalties. So fantastic work from Joe Edwards and all the boys concerned. Now, youth team. Frank Lampard's been helping Jody Morris with training again, and they've been scoring some brilliant goals. We like the idea of Frank being involved.
Do you know
in
what?
Training
Imagine one of these young boys
He's
rolling
just laying off the ball.
But you know, it would inspire you to be better. And that's what Frank and Jody will bring. Frank has won everything there is to win in the game. Imagine Frank setting you up thinking, I want to make sure I did what Frank Lampard did. And some of these are Frank Lampard-esque, I think it's fair to say.
Conor Gallagher, great curl on that
Great
one.
whip.
It's Chelsea TV taking you to the heart of training, including, in the company of Frank Lampard, more goal line controversy.
We need VAR for that.
Well,
But hold on. Off the bar again, VAR. How have they not scored?
Mark Gurhey, Conor Gallagher, and there's no VAR at Cobham.
I mean, those boys there, you know, they are having so much fun. And like I said, having the inspirational Frank Lampard there, laying balls off, giving you words of encouragement, it's invaluable to some of these young boys. So well done to Jody and Frank.
And Youth Cup action, don't forget it, live on Chelsea TV against Tottenham next week. Now, The ladies, they had it a bit easier than the first team and indeed the development squad. They won 10-0.
T-E-N.
T-E-N on the video printer down below against the London Bees in the Cup. The highlight was probably this goal here. Very nicely lifted in by Erin Cuthbert. 10-0. Probably tougher than that was this training session they had, Jason. Boxercise.
Yeah. This is something that has been around for a very long time, but it would have given not just the girls, but young men as well. It's a lot of fun as well. You've got to make, when you're working hard, you work harder when you're having fun, when you're enjoying it. And there's little stations here. That looks a little bit like a fat George Groves. Anyway, let's move on. They're putting them through their paces, and it's good fun. You can see they're enjoying it. I've done these type of sessions. They are incredibly hard work, but you can get so much out of them.
Right, that leads us to...
Game of Loans.
And after a quiet start to 2018 on the Game of Loans front, suddenly it's been a very busy week. Kicked off with Michy Batshuayi scoring 2 and setting up another for Dortmund on his debut. Well done. Amazing debut. 3-2 they beat Cologne. Out in Holland, Mason Mount has scored again for Vitesse against Groningen. And Matt Miazga also scored in that, so well done him. Not so good for Matt. He's in trouble for the little Vinnie Jones on Gaza moment that we brought you in. We brought you in Game of Loans the other day, so he might find himself with a little bit of a ban. Victorian Angbang, he's one you probably don't even know exists at this club, but he does. He's on loan at Vaasland Beveren, as Jason will tell you all about later if you like. He got his first senior goal when they beat Royal Antwerp. And Lucas Piazon scored for Fulham against Forest. Toddy Kane scored on his debut for Oxford against Charlton, in which Jay Da Silva got an assist in that same game. And after far too long without, Tammy Abraham scored goal number 59.
Tammy's worries!
And goal number 60.
Tammy's worries!
In Swansea's massive, epic FA Cup replay victory over Notts County, 8-1. Well done, Tammy. Back in the game. More Game of Loans next week, and trivia right now. Now, last week we asked you, Watford related, who scored the last time that Watford beat Chelsea. Obviously, this was before the Monday night meeting. The answer was, way back in 1999, Alan Smart, 1-0. Well done to Matthew, Prabhu and Bala. They were the first 3 people who we picked out the hat that got the answer right. Now, this week's question is...
Still Watford-related slight. Now, look, Eden Hazard did score against Watford in that 4-1 defeat. That means he has scored against 18 of the current Premier League sides. So there's 2 teams that he hasn't scored against currently in the Premier League. Name the 2 teams he hasn't scored against.
Think very carefully about it. So, West Brom, Monday night.
Yep. Oh, Ben, I don't want to hit any more potholes.
No.
We've got no more tyres left, OK? We cannot have another puncher. We don't want to be standing by the side of the road getting cold.
They've got 1 win in 24.
Yes, I know, but we said that about Crystal Palace.
Yes.
OK, Bournemouth for fighting relegation, they've given 3. But listen, I'm confident we'll turn this around, that we'll get these 3 points against West Brom. As I always say, Ben, it's about us. We have to perform. Things may be a little nervy to start off with, but we have to make sure we take the game to West Brom. We have to come away with 3 points. Anything less will be a really, 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 really bad start to February, as well as it's been a disappointing January.
Don't forget, this Conte Chelsea side last season and this tends to react very, very well to defeat. There's only once been another defeat after another defeat until last week. So, fingers crossed for West Brom. They haven't won here in a million years, and they're not going to win here on Monday. We'll see you next time.
Look at Hazard, wonderful! And a save, but he must be his! Hazard, brilliant! Tight one here, and he's in. Hazard for 2! And he's done it! Fabregas curls it in, around the back. It is in, it's Alonso. Here's Hazard, onside. Chance for 4, great chance, and he's taken it. 2 for him, 4 for Chelsea.